All adults over 60 must not skip these 5 exercises, so stay until the end, because this is the most important video of all. And it could save your life if you start doing these exercises now. We're about to reveal a movement that can transform your health in just a few minutes, practicing only 1 minute per day. With this, you can live up to 100 years, as long as you follow the step-by-step instructions and guidance we'll show in this video. Take a moment to tell us where you're watching from. Leave your like and your comment. Let's go to exercise number 5. Stay until the end, because exercise number 1 is the most impactful one on the list, especially for those over 60 who want to live to 100 or more. All exercises and tips are science-based, backed by studies, and tested with over 1,000 people. To help even more, we've included the scientific basis and the studies referenced right below this video. So, without further delay, let's go straight to exercise number 5. Exercise 5. Japanese Sampo. Slow mindful walking, known in Japan as Sampo, is much more than simply walking slowly. It is a fundamental movement that elderly Japanese people practice daily to maintain strength, balance, flexibility, and brain health. Studies from Harvard and Stanford have shown that regular practice significantly reduces cognitive decline, improves posture, and preserves functional mobility even after age 70. The principle behind Sampo is not just walking, but walking intentionally, with full attention to each step, coordinated breathing, and engaging the body's deep muscles. To perform it correctly, start standing with your feet hip-width apart and your posture upright. Keep your shoulders relaxed, head lifted, and eyes looking forward. Each step should be slow, mindful, and fully rolling the foot from heel to toes. This movement activates all 33 bones and 33 joints in each foot, sending proprioceptive signals to the brain, enhancing balance and postural stability. It stimulates both strength and spatial awareness, reducing the risk of falls in older adults. Breathing is an essential part of the exercise. Inhale for 2 steps, hold your breath for 2 steps, and exhale for 4 steps. This pattern creates a synchronicity between the cardiovascular and nervous systems, improves brain oxygenation, regulates heart rate, and increases body awareness. Repeated practice activates stabilizing muscles of the core, glutes, quadriceps, and ankles, all crucial for daily movements like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, and walking safely. Research from Kyoto University, following 3,000 elderly individuals over 10 years, showed that those who practiced Sampo daily had 62% less arterial stiffness, an average reduction of 12 points in systolic pressure and 8 points in diastolic pressure, along with better balance and walking speed. Another study demonstrated that regular practice increases functional leg strength, improves posture, and reduces fall risk by up to 30%, making it one of the most effective exercises for healthy longevity. Sampo also provides cognitive benefits. Mindful walking activates the prefrontal cortex, improves motor coordination, and increases connectivity between the brain's hemispheres. Patients who adopted the daily practice showed less cognitive decline compared to groups who walked conventionally. Additionally, it improves proprioception, the body's ability to perceive its position in space, which is essential for preventing trips and falls. To maximize benefits, pay attention to your posture. Keep your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, abdomen slightly engaged, and arms swinging naturally without tension. Steps should be slow and almost meditative, ensuring each foot makes full, firm contact with the ground. Progressions can include arms in different positions, variations in breathing, or increased duration. It's important to respect your body's rhythm, avoiding abrupt or overly fast movements that reduce exercise effectiveness and increase injury risk. Beyond strength and balance, Sampo helps reduce stress, improve sleep, decrease anxiety, and boost concentration. Incorporating the exercise into your daily routine creates a sustainable, accessible habit, no equipment or gym needed, with benefits that surpass many traditional physical activities. Consistency is key. Even 15 attentive minutes daily can bring significant improvements to physical and mental health. Another important point is individual adaptation. People with mobility limitations can start with shorter steps, using a wall or chair for support. and gradually increase their range. For older seniors, walking alongside someone for support is recommended. As confidence grows, walking without support and varying terrain and pace can help stimulate different muscles. The goal is not speed, but precision, stability, and body awareness. Now we want to hear from you. Comment below where you're watching this video from and your age. Have you ever practiced mindful walking? What challenges do you face when trying to take slow, coordinated steps? Your experience could inspire others to adopt Sampo and take care of their health safely and effectively. Exercise 4. Japanese Rao-Tasso. Rao-Tasso, known as Japanese morning dynamic stretching, is a traditional daily practice that has been part of the routine of millions of Japanese people since 1928. This exercise consists of a continuous sequence of gentle, coordinated movements lasting approximately 3 minutes, which mobilize nearly all muscle groups in the body, promoting flexibility, circulation, and balance in an integrated way. Unlike static stretches common in the West, Rao-Tasso emphasizes fluid, rhythmic, and breathing-based movements, providing significant benefits not only for the muscles, but also for the central nervous, cardiovascular, and respiratory systems. The core principle of Rao-Tasso is functional mobilization. Each movement simultaneously activates deep postural muscles, joints, and tendons, while conscious breathing promotes oxygenation and improves circulation. The exercise is especially effective for seniors, as it helps counteract the effects of muscle stiffness and the loss of functional strength that naturally occurs after age 60. Research conducted by Osaka Medical College with 8,000 participants showed that individuals who practiced Rao-Tasso daily experienced 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic lower back pain, and maintained nearly full range of motion in shoulders and hips even into their 80s. Next, perform gentle arm rotations to mobilize the shoulder joints, along with light torso twists to activate the thoracic spine and abdominal area. The movement continues with lateral bends, stretching the intercostal muscles and enhancing the flexibility of the rib cage, which is essential for efficient breathing. The legs are incorporated into the sequence with marching in place, gentle knee lifts, and small squats, all while maintaining breathing rhythm. Each step is performed consciously, engaging the quadriceps, glutes, thigh muscles, and calves. The combination of arm and leg movements ensures the entire body is warmed up, improves coordination, and activates muscles that are often underused, especially in people who spend much of their day sitting. Biomechanical studies show that daily Rao-Tasso practice increases synovial fluid production in the joints by up to 30%, acting as a natural lubricant and preventing stiffness and joint pain common in the elderly. Additionally, the continuous and controlled movement stimulates blood circulation, improves venous return, and contributes to overall cardiovascular health. Rao-Tasso also strengthens body awareness and proprioception, reducing the risk of falls and improving stability on uneven surfaces. Rao-Tasso progression is simple and safe. Beginners can perform the full 3-minute sequence at a slower pace, focusing on breathing and posture. Over time, it's possible to increase movement amplitude, add variations to arm or leg movements, and incorporate deeper twists, always respecting the body's limits. Morning practice is ideal, taking advantage of naturally higher hormone levels like cortisol and growth hormone after sleep, optimizing muscle recovery and joint flexibility. In addition to physical benefits, Rao-Tasso has positive effects on the nervous system. Gentle, coordinated, and breathing-based movements activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation, reducing cortisol levels, and improving attention and concentration. Recent research indicates that daily practice is associated with a significant reduction in anxiety and an increased overall sense of well-being, essential for seniors who wish to maintain autonomy and quality of life. To adapt Rao-Tasso to different levels of mobility, seniors can use the back of a chair for initial support, reduce movement range, or break the sequence into smaller parts. As confidence and strength increase, they can perform the full sequence without support, incorporating wider movements and deeper breathing. Regularity is crucial. Even 3 minutes a day practiced consistently lead to noticeable improvements in functional strength, balance, and circulation. Advanced execution tips: keep your spine straight throughout the sequence, engage your core slightly, and move slowly without using momentum. Inhale deeply as you begin each movement, and exhale gently as you return to the starting position. This not only increases the efficiency of the exercise, but also activates deep core muscles, improves postural control, and enhances brain oxygenation. Exercise 3. Yokogiri. Supported side leg raises, or yokogiri, are a strategic movement used by Japanese seniors to strengthen the lateral muscles of the legs, glutes, and hips, promoting stability and preventing falls. Unlike common leg exercises that focus only on the quadriceps or gluteus maximus, this movement targets stabilizing muscles that are essential for maintaining lateral balance and reacting quickly to imbalances, something crucial for people over 60. Yokogiri is performed using a chair or wall for support, ensuring safety and allowing the practitioner to focus on proper muscle activation without the risk of losing balance. The starting position requires the body to be upright, core engaged, shoulders relaxed, and feet firmly on the ground. The working leg is lifted sideways while kept straight, forming approximately a 45-degree angle with the torso. It's important to control the movement, avoiding any swinging or momentum, so that the force comes solely from the hip and not from body impulse. This exercise activates the gluteus medius, which is responsible for pelvic stabilization with each step, preventing excessive hip tilting that can affect posture and increase the risk of falling. It also strengthens the hip adductors and abductors, key muscles for lateral movement and functional agility, allowing for safe motion when climbing stairs, walking on uneven ground, or regaining balance after a stumble. Studies in geriatric physical therapy show that seniors who strengthen these muscles demonstrate greater gait symmetry, reduced dynamic knee valgus, and fewer side fall incidents. The recommended number of repetitions for beginners is 10 to 15 per side, performing 2 to 3 sets per day. As strength and balance improve, the leg hold time can be extended, or light ankle weights or resistance bands can be added to promote greater muscle recruitment and stimulate functional hypertrophy. Progression should be gradual, always respecting a comfortable range of motion and avoiding hip or knee pain. In addition to muscle strengthening, yokogiri significantly contributes to proprioception, or the body's awareness of its position in space, by stimulating the vestibular, visual, and somatosensory systems. Every small adjustment made during the side leg raise engages stabilizing muscles in the trunk, hips, and spine, enhancing the body's ability to react to unexpected imbalances. This neuromuscular integration is essential for reducing falls and increasing confidence while walking or performing everyday tasks. To vary the practice and increase functional benefits, you can add small arm swings or torso twists while keeping the leg elevated, challenging the core and improving intermuscular coordination. Posture is essential. Keep your torso upright, shoulders relaxed, core engaged, and avoid leaning toward the supporting side to ensure that the effort comes from the target muscles. Regular practice of yokogiri also impacts joint mobility, especially in the hips, helping to prevent stiffness and reduce strain on the knees and lower back. By strengthening the lateral hip muscles, the movement helps stabilize the pelvis while walking, allowing for firmer, more controlled steps and reducing the risk of trips and falls on uneven surfaces. For beginners, it is recommended to start with firm support, perform the movement slowly, and focus on activating the gluteus medius. Once the basic technique is mastered, you can progress by increasing the number of repetitions, the duration of the leg hold, or adding resistance. The ideal frequency is 3 to 5 times per week, incorporating the exercise into a daily functional strength routine. Exercise 2. Cabe push-up retention. The wall push-up with hold, or Cabe push-up retention, is a highly recommended technique for adults over 60 who want to maintain functional strength in the torso, shoulders, and arms without putting stress on their joints. Unlike traditional floor push-ups, which require significant strength and stability, this variation allows for controlled movement and incorporates an isometric hold at the point of greatest tension. It stimulates not only the chest, shoulders, and triceps muscles, but also the deep core. To begin, Stand in front of a smooth, firm wall with your feet hip-width apart and your hands placed on the wall at shoulder height. Keep your fingers spread to distribute weight evenly. The torso should remain straight, abs engaged, shoulders relaxed, and shoulder blades slightly retracted. This alignment is crucial for protecting the spine and maximizing muscle activation. The movement should be slow and controlled. Inhale as you move toward the wall, bending your elbows to an angle of approximately 45 to 60 degrees. Then hold the position of greatest tension for 3 to 5 seconds, consciously contracting your chest and triceps. During this hold, the deep core should remain engaged, keeping the spine neutral and preventing any excessive arching. As you exhale, gently press your hands against the wall to return to the starting position. Repeat this cycle 10 to 15 times, performing 2 to 3 sets, adjusting your foot distance from the wall to increase or decrease difficulty. The key difference in Keibe push-up retention lies in the isometric hold, which activates deep muscle fibers not usually recruited in traditional dynamic movements. This technique strengthens joint stability and improves muscular endurance, which are essential for older adults who want to stay independent in daily activities like lifting objects, pushing doors, or using support while walking. Additionally, the conscious contraction during the hold enhances the mind-muscle connection, increasing body awareness and motor coordination. Studies in aging physiology show that controlled isometric movements, especially those involving holds, significantly increase bone density in lower impact areas, helping to prevent osteoporosis and reducing the risk of fractures from falls. Additionally, regular practice of Keibe push-up retention improves respiratory capacity, as maintaining an engaged core requires coordinated breathing control, which promotes better lung ventilation and oxygenation. Progressing this exercise is simple and safe. Beginners can rely on the wall for full support and perform short 2-second holds, gradually increasing the hold time to 10 seconds as strength and stability improve. For more advanced individuals, body incline can be increased by moving the feet farther from the wall, or slow arm movements like diagonal raises can be added, without losing torso stability. This gradual progression ensures continuous functional gains without overloading joints or tendons. Besides strengthening the chest and triceps, this exercise is highly effective in activating the stabilizing muscles of the shoulder and scapula, which tend to weaken with age, increasing the risk of injury and reduced range of motion. Strengthening these muscles improves posture, reduces neck and lower back pain, and enhances efficiency in daily tasks, such as reaching high shelves, carrying bags, or moving objects safely. To optimize results, it's recommended to synchronize deep breathing with the movement. Inhale as you move toward the wall, hold your breath during the 3 to 5 second hold, and exhale as you press your hands back to the starting position. This breathing pattern increases core stability, improves diaphragm control, and induces a mild calming effect on the nervous system, helpful for reducing anxiety and muscle tension, which are common among older adults. It's important to emphasize that proper execution is more important than the number of repetitions. Performing slow, conscious movements with holds ensures greater activation of deep muscle fibers and a lower risk of injury. A daily practice of 10 to 15 minutes of Keibe push-up retention, combined with other functional exercises for the legs, torso, and balance, offers a complete protocol for maintaining strength, posture, and mobility, even for sedentary seniors or those with joint limitations. Exercise 1. Standing calf raise hold. Standing calf raises with a hold, also known as the standing calf raise hold, are an essential exercise for adults over 60, focusing on strengthening the calf muscles, ankle stabilizers, and overall balance. Often underestimated, the calves play a vital role in functional mobility, acting as a secondary venous pump that helps return blood from the legs to the heart, while also providing stability during walking, stair climbing, and sudden changes in direction. To perform this movement correctly, begin by standing near a wall or holding onto a chair for safety and balance. Your feet should be hip-width apart, toes pointing forward, and weight evenly distributed. Keep your torso upright, core slightly engaged, shoulders relaxed, and chin aligned. ensuring a neutral posture and protecting your lower back. This alignment is essential, as muscle activation is far more effective when the body is stable. The exercise begins with a slow lift of the heels, maintaining balance on the balls of your feet. It is essential to rise up in a controlled manner, inhaling as you lift and holding the peak contraction of the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles for 3 to 5 seconds. During this hold, the deep core muscles should remain engaged to stabilize the spine and prevent any lateral swaying. The descent should also be slow, taking about 2 to 3 seconds until the heels return to the floor without losing control of the movement. The key difference in this variation is the isometric hold at the top of the movement, which recruits deep muscle fibers, improves endurance, and enhances proprioception. Proprioception is critical for fall prevention in older adults, as it trains the body to respond to unexpected imbalances by reinforcing coordination between muscles, joints, and the nervous system. This exercise, therefore, not only strengthens the calves, but also significantly improves dynamic balance. Studies in aging physiology show that regular practice of calf raises with a hold increases bone density in the ankle and tibia, helping to prevent osteoporosis and reduce the risk of fractures from falls. Additionally, this practice stimulates blood circulation in the lower limbs, reducing fluid retention, varicose veins, and the risk of thrombosis, especially in sedentary adults or those with a family history of circulatory issues. The progression of this exercise is simple and adaptable. Beginners can start with just 5 to 10 repetitions, holding the top position for 2 to 3 seconds. As strength and stability improve, the hold duration can be gradually increased to 10 seconds and the reps to 15 or 20. To further increase difficulty, practitioners can perform the movement on one leg while lightly resting the other foot on the floor for safety, or add slow arm movements while syncing breathing to enhance core engagement. Even people with joint limitations or chronic pain can safely perform the standing calf raise hold, as long as they adjust the range of motion and keep a support nearby. Starting with short holds and a few reps allows for gradual adaptation, avoiding overload and injury. Over time, difficulty can be increased with longer holds, single leg variations, and controlled breathing techniques. Finally, the standing calf raise hold should be performed with attention to technique and control. Fast or unbalanced movements can reduce its effectiveness and increase the risk of injury. The focus should be on movement quality, conscious muscle engagement, and coordinated breathing. With dedication, this exercise not only transforms calf strength but also improves posture, balance, and functional confidence, allowing adults over 60 to remain active, independent, and safe. Now tell us, where are you watching this video from? And what is your experience with calf or isometric exercises? Do you have any questions about how to perform it correctly or adjust the movement for joint limitations? Share in the comments so we can clarify and encourage other adults to strengthen their legs and maintain independence safely and effectively.